When we celebrate the Truck Driver of the Year award, we celebrate an award that recognizes people that do a couple of things that are very important to the industry. They are typically safe and very safe over a significant period of time. They are individuals that give back to their community.
He's a fantastic father and husband. He is a man who's got an incredible work ethic, and he takes so much pride in his work. He just takes so much pride in everything he does.
Don is safe. Don is professional. Don is reliable. And he really embodies the sense of what we ask a tandem driver to be every day.
Yeah, I've always wanted secretly to be a truck driver. And as a teenager, you don't know if you have it in you to do that. And I thought, can I make it or can't I make it in the real trucking world? And even when I was in the drilling business as an operations manager, I was still driving the float. And I was thinking, it's my happy place on the road. The phone doesn't ring, turn some tunes on, away you go.
He's very much what he would describe as a lone wolf. He's quite happy sitting in the truck by himself. He knows what he has to do, where he has to go, and he just does it.
I've had a long-term relationship with Don that goes back to the prior company we worked for. He was the guy that did the challenging calls with the triaxle. I moved to Tandem because of the better opportunity. I went right to the people that make decisions and said, we got to get this guy in.
Don does dedicated service, so he works for one customer every day. Here's what the customer wrote to me. I'm not going to read you the whole letter, but Don has repeatedly provided an exemplary attitude and understanding towards his craft. He's meticulous, driven, and steadfast. He always brings the issues to hand with a solution. He's unique and selfless.
He looks at the job of a truck driver from a different eye, from a different perspective. He will work with the customer to make it better. He's a deep thinker. He's willing to think outside of the box.
Drivers are key to the fabric of our whole community. The whole system breaks down if we don't have drivers like Don out there, who, at the height of the pandemic, were focused on showing up for work every day, taking that risk when nobody knew how great the risk was. They would go out there every day and make sure that we as a society had what we needed.
COVID's been difficult. In the beginning, when we were locked out of washrooms, you felt like it's like, why are we even here? And then we actually got some respect. And you realize you sit a little taller in the seat going down the road, knowing that you're the people keeping this country rolling.
There was a lot of people in our community that needed help, and Don was there for them. I'm very proud of him that he dedicates a lot of his time helping people in the community. He would work 12-hour shifts, still take the time out on the weekend to go and help the majority were seniors, and he'd be gone for hours. I'm like, what took you so long? He says they just needed to talk.
Try to help people. I think a person's role in a community is what they're made to do. It's the essence of a person.
I can only imagine how difficult it is for a guy like Don, so active in his community, to actually perform those duties. You know, there's many weekends where we all want to sit up and kick our feet up and just enjoy life, but Don's out there serving his community every day.
A lot of the people, they were just looking for somebody they could trust. Those people became like family. I was the weekend caregiver for my mom. I would do the grocery shopping, hospital runs, that sort of deal. In the end, she had dementia, and I was spending nights in the hospital with her. We learned later that the end was near.
Don's family life with his ailing mother was particularly hard on him, and in order to balance the work with your home life when you're under that kind of pressure is very difficult. Not everybody can do that.
It consumes your life. But it was my mother. So she gave her life for her kids. So the least I can do is help her through that time. It's not easy when you're a truck driver, but that's what you have to do. Do I regret any of it? No, not in a minute. Not in a minute.
We all want to be good humans at the end of the day. And I think that Don is the representation of who a good human really is. Dedicated to his work, dedicated to his life, dedicated to his community. And I can't be more proud that Don is representing Tandit every day.
Don, thanks for being an ambassador for our industry. Thanks for being a great teammate. Thanks for being the same person you are at work that you are at home. Caring, willing, and safe.
Don, it has been a pleasure to know you for more than a decade now, and even more of a pleasure to work with you. So thanks for your contribution, not just to the company, but to your community and to my life. Thanks, man. It's been a pleasure to know you.
Well, Donnie, we are very proud of you as a family. Your girls love you to death, and they just are so proud. They tell everybody they know that their dad is #1 in Ontario, and we couldn't be any more proud of you.
I think Truck Driver of the Year award, it's gratifying. It gives me a spot here to know that what I've done over the years is reflected in this award. I'm getting lost in my thoughts because I'm so proud inside. It's a life accomplishment. See, truck driving, it's my happy place. And I think I've struck a balance between my family life and my career.